Shot. Country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. And to me, he says in parentheses, don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot.
I dream of life without a monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy, how you say? Anarchy. When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my shot.
Yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice, and I got y'all knuckleheads and local parentes. I'm joining a rebellion, cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gon' take a shot.
And but we'll never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I sally in on a stallion with the first black battalion. Have another shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. I hear myself. I hear the music.
If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Bird, check what we got, Mr. Lafayette.
My mic sounded like a lot of low end was in there. Is it flat?
No. You want some more?
Huh?
You want some more?
No, it sounded a little muffled to me.
No, it's equalized. It's got a little high, a little low, and cut out a little bit of the middle.
I don't want any extra low on it at all. Probably should have more middle added, and definitely a little bit of high, because I sound muffled without all that.
All right, let's try again.
3, 2, 1. That sounds more clear to me.
Okay. It might be how it's coming back to you too.
Nope. I'm looking at that EQ. That's flat.
All right, good. All right, we'll work with that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the stylists. Angelica, Peggy, Eliza, Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go, but look around, the revolution's happening in New York. Angelica, work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. People shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore. No ideas in the air. Look around, Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me. Eliza, I'm looking for a mind work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. Whoa, 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 work.
Ooh, there's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. While you slumming in the city in your fancy heels, you're searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Sir, you disgust me.
Ah, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around, how lucky we are to be alive.
from the birthplace of radio's greatest era, live from New York, it's Radio Night Live with Kevin McCullough. Wait, who?
Kevin McCullough, let me start with you.
Huh?
The big dog, Kevin McCullough.
And Kevin McCullough.
No, who?
Nationally syndicated radio host and author of No He Can't.
Who? Kevin McCullough?
Kevin McCullough is a nationally syndicated radio host and author of No He Can't.
What?
Barack Obama's Dismantling Hope and Change and CEO of Extreme Media.
Well, hey there, partners. How are you? Yeah, it's Saturday night. It's Kevin McCullough. I'm deftly adorned in my holiday stripes here. We got the peppermint shirt on tonight. Not sure why. Oh, I do. It's December, so here we are. We're all ready for a brand new week, and I've got the coolest thing to show you tonight. Last week, we started telling you about your chance to win a diamond ring for either yourself or for someone you really, really like for Christmas. And some of you wrote and said, Kev, is it real? Actually, most of you just registered for the win. You wanted to try to win this. But I went to Lord's Diamonds yesterday, and Ivan, if you have a chance, move this spotlight right down onto this ring, because I want the camera to show what an incredibly cool piece of jewelry this lovely thing is. This is the Eternity Band that has the princess cut diamonds all the way around the ring, and of course it's put in white gold. You talk about a Christmas present that's going to make someone in your life a very, very happy lady. That's it right there, friends. That's it right there. So your chance to win this, the total diamond size is more than a carat, and then you've got the princess cut stones that go all the way around, and like I said, it's in white gold, and it's just gorgeous. And your chance to win, you got to follow the rules. We're gonna give this away on December the 23rd, right here on Radio Night Live, and then what we're gonna do before that is we need names to draw from. So you can register as many times as you want. Put diamond in the subject line when you send your email. You got to send an email to register. KMC Radio, because I'm Kevin McCullough. This is one of my radio shows. KMC Radio at gmail.com. And in the subject line, you put the word diamond. Now, in the body of the email, give me your name and give me the mailing address where this would go to if, in fact, you end up winning. But very, very cool. And Anu, who is the proprietor of Lord's Diamonds, which is, by the way, the only jeweler that I will ever use again. When I wanted to get the lovely bride something a few years ago, she was the one I went to, and she took such good care of my lovely bride's request and selection, and she'll work with anything within your, like whatever your budget is, she will find you the highest quality for the best price possible. She drastically undercuts any of those chain stores, any of the really high-end places that you go to, because she is so committed to the customer service and the quality. But princess cut, all GIA certified diamonds in this ring. And again, this is the actual ring that you will win. We'll have it sized for the right person that wins it, and it will just be a lovely thing to give someone for Christmas this year. So that's open. The registration for the contest is open. You can send us your email now, kmcradio@gmail.com. Put it back up on the TV screen there for us, Nick, in case people are wanting to get that. kmcradio@gmail.com. In the subject line, put diamonds, and then in the body of the email itself, include the name that you are, and the mailing address that you want us to ship that to, if in fact you are the winner of our drawing on December the 23rd. The Eternity Band Princess Cut. You get this, you give it to somebody, you are going to be a hero. You're going to be, I'm just saying, for the next number of weeks and months, there's not even a danger of you being in the doghouse. That's how good this is for you. Diamonds, Christmas, wives, girlfriends, whatever. It's the best thing ever that you can do. So do that. kmcradio@gmail.com, subject line diamond. Okay, we've got so much to get to tonight. It was a huge news week. Matt Lauer started the week by getting fired for, of all things, basically raping coworkers. I don't know how else you put that. He had the dungeon button on his desk. You know, he could jink, and then like the doors would lock. I even wanted to install one of those in my studio. I didn't understand why. I'm kidding, and I shouldn't kid. That's a terrible thing. The lovely bride's reading that story, and she goes, "Can you believe he had a button on his desk that he could lock the door with?" Just disgusting. But then you had Mike Flynn, who got indicted. Actually, there's some debate on whether or not that's as big of a deal or not. We can get to that. And then there's a number of other things that we're going to get to. Coming up in hour number 2 tonight, Kelsey Harkness, who has been with us in the Ladies Lounge not long ago, has just returned from a little bit of time away, and she's going to rejoin us tonight. So looking forward to discussing these headlines and others with her. But the first hour, no guests. The phone lines are wide open. Can talk to you. 888-340-3373, 888-340-3373. Would love to have your thoughts and opinions on anything that we're discussing here. 888-340-3373, 888-340-3373. And I do have some specific things that I want to drill down on. Okay, so you had the Matt Lauer story, and then you had the Mike Flynn story. And I think perhaps one of the saddest stories of the week is of Eli Manning. Now, you may say, well, Matt Lauer's a disgusting pig, and Mike Flynn, lied to the FBI. That's not good. So why is Eli Manning's story so bad? Because, in all honesty, the guy's getting railroaded for something that he didn't have any control over. See, there's a large life lesson here this week that we need to really pay attention to. If you have a dungeon button on your desk and you lock women in your office and then you rape them, you're probably going to lose your job someday. If you lie to the FBI when you know that you're under oath while giving testimony to them to not do such, you're probably going to go to jail someday. But what happens when a guy just shows up Sunday after Sunday, no matter how awful your front-end management is of your team? They don't draft you an offensive line. You don't get wide receivers that are able to be injury-free. You have no running game, and you've won 2 Super Bowls for the club. What happens there? Well, in Eli Manning's case, they show you the door. And I got to say something about this in particular because Eli Manning he's on track. He was on track to break the record number of starts. I think he's number 2 all time or something like that. And he just needed to keep that streak going, and he could have been in line to be the Iron Man, kind of the Cal Ripken Jr. of football. Well, when they came to him and they said, well, we need to make some changes, and we're thinking about, playing the other quarterbacks, but we'll play you for the first half, and then we'll play the other guys in the second half. And he's like, guys, I want to play to win. Every single down, every single second, every single game. I want to play to win. I don't care about some stupid record of how many starts I have or anything like that. And he said, if I'm not your guy that's going to finish the game, I shouldn't be your guy that starts the game. And so he's not going to start for the Giants this weekend. Now, you don't have to be a football fan to really understand how significant this is. This could be his etching into history. And he's passing it up because he wants to have integrity with how he looks at himself in the mirror. Is that slightly different in some way, shape, fashion, or form from Mike Flynn and from Matt Lauer? And I'm guessing that there's some people that are saying, well, he's being a crybaby. They should do whatever the team asks him to do. See, I don't know that that's necessarily the case. I think whatever the team asks you to do, that will take you a certain level of the distance. At the end of the day, he has to look at himself in the mirror. And he has to say, I can live with that guy for giving the effort that I gave when I was in to what I did. I'm just curious, is there a message here that we're missing? 888-340-3373. I would love to know your thoughts. Given that Matt Lauer had a dungeon button and Mike Flynn lied to the FBI. Is Eli Manning's story really, in some ways, the saddest story? Because the guy that has the most character is the one that's getting the shaft. And it's not even his fault. 888-340-3373, 888-340-3373. 3 phone lines open? One phone line open. All right. Some of you already want to weigh in, and when we get back from this first break, we will take your calls. 888-340-3373, 888-340-3373. Again, if you want to register to try to win the Diamond for Christmas, send an email to kmcradio@gmail.com. In the subject line, put Diamond, and then in the body, put your name and mailing address as to where we can get that to you. All right. Glad you're with us. Hope that you'll stay here. It is live from New York. It's Radio Night Live, and I'm Kevin McCullough. Don't go away.
Hi, Kevin McCullough. Every Christmas, I look to try to do something that will change the world and get my listeners to help me with the process. I'm hoping you'll join us this year. We are seeking to liberate 48 human-trafficked slaves in the region of northern Sudan. Christian Solidarity International is already at work negotiating their release. And in order to finish the process, the slave trader is expecting a trade for a vaccine that will help keep his cattle healthy. It's called Novidium. Christian Solidarity International can supply it, and in exchange, a slave will go free. Would you help us liberate these 48 human-trafficked individuals? 888-342-1010 is where you can get the details. It costs $255 total to both liberate the slave and relocate them to their homeland in South Sudan. 888-342-1010. Call right now and help these brothers and sisters gain freedom for their Christmas this year. 888-342-1010. That's 888-342-1010.
Here's microbiologist Dr. Kim O'Neill talking about balance of nature.
Scientific research has shown that many cancers and lifestyle diseases can be prevented with a diet rich in fruits and vegetables. This prevention comes from the phytochemicals in the plants. They fight against oxidants that damage the cell's DNA, causing mutations that lead to disease. I don't take any supplementation, but I take balance of nature because I've seen it in my lab. I've seen the immune response increase. I've seen your DNA repair capacity increase, and I've seen DNA protection, and I know that it works.
Take Dr. Howard's Health Challenge and find out how to get 2 free sets of fruits and veggies. We'll even ship them to you free. Call now for details. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code KMC.
From the studio that brought you miracles from heaven and cloudy with a chance of meatballs comes The Star.
Whoa. I think a new star just appeared. That star means something.
For the first time ever, the fully animated story of the first Christmas told through a whole new set of eyes. Bo the donkey and his animal friends follow The Star.
That light, that's the star. This is where it's been leading me.
Joseph, I can't go any further.
I'm sorry. There's no room.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Meet the unlikely heroes behind the greatest story ever told.
Try praying. God, I don't really know how this works, or if you listen to prayers from donkeys, but I've seen Mary do this many times.
Experience the family event of the holiday season.
We've come to honor the new king. What's his name?
His name is Jesus.
Do you guys like frankincense? I never know what to get.
The Star, rated PG, parental guidance suggested. Now playing. For tickets and showtimes, go to thestarmovie.com.
Hi, it's Kevin McCullough. You've heard me for weeks telling you that I'm getting better sleep than I've ever gotten before because of MyPillow. MyPillow was just awarded the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. MyPillow is the world's most comfortable pillow because their patented interlocking fill conforms to my unique shape, resulting in the most restful sleep I've ever had in my life. And MyPillow stays cool throughout the night. They guarantee it for 10 full years not to go flat. In addition, you can just throw it in the washer dryer and keep it nice and fresh for years to come. And now a better reason for you to try MyPillow, 50% off of all products at MyPillow.com. That includes all sizes of pillows, the fabulous bed topper that revolutionized my lovely bride's sleep, and everything else 50% off. And if you can't check them out online, then give them a call. The number is 800-506-2641. That's 800-506-2641, 1-800-506-2641. And most important of all, use the promo code KMC. Promo code KMC when you call.
glad you're with us. Welcome. It is Christmas time. And Kevin McCullough, glad to have you with us. Glad to have my faithful cup of coffee by my side now. All right. If you have not yet done it, we are still liberating slaves from Sudan. So excited about what's happening. Another listener came forward. You know, Mike Lindell was with us 2 weeks ago and matched every slave that we liberated that night. Tonight, we have a different match from a different listener, and every dollar we raise tonight, dollar for dollar, to rescue Sudanese slaves is going to be matched by one listener. Now, this is an interesting thing because this particular listener, I believe, is a missionary and I believe doesn't even live in the United States. So you talk about the kind of financial sacrifice that they're making and stepping up and doing such a thing. That's pretty incredible. So if you give tonight before midnight Eastern time, or if you're watching the replay before 1 a.m. Eastern and whatever that is Pacific, just know that it's going to be matched dollar for dollar. So if you wanted to liberate a slave, for example, but you didn't have the full $250 to set you one completely free, but you had $125, tonight, if you give the $125, someone else is going to match that. You will have liberated one full slave. 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010. There's only 3 weeks left to hit our goal, and we're about seven slaves away from hitting that. So 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010. Also want to say a big thank you to Channel 13 in New York here. WNET is the PBS flagship, and they've got 2 digital channels, and we moved from Channel 46 down to 13.3 a couple of weeks ago, and just really pumped. Much better signal, much better reception all across the New York City and the tri-state area, and so glad to have them with us tonight. Okay, lots of different people, lots of different stories tonight, dealing with different things. And the stories of the week were a head spinner. You had Matt Lauer, you had Mike Flynn, you had the Katie Steinle verdict come down. The Zarate got to walk after that girl died in her father's arms saying, "Daddy, help me, Daddy, help me." And then you've got Eli Manning, who I just kind of see in this whole week of all these weird stories about these other men, this kind of shining, brilliant example of who he should be and how he should live, and just having incredible integrity. And of all the guys that were mentioned in the news this week, that's the one that I want my boys to emulate when they grow up. Let's go to line 2. Speaking of New York, Kevin is watching us tonight in the Bronx on Biz TV. Hello, Kev.
Yes, sir. Yes, you know what I think of this verdict of Caitlin Steinle and the city politicians in California, San Francisco, and around the state. I consider them a bunch of zombies. That's what I think of them. I compare this verdict to, maybe this sounds strange, but I'll say I compare this to the Emmett Till verdict way back in the 1950s. O.J. Simpson, and all these verdicts that have been creating a moral outrage by letting the devil's criminals loose out in the street and all this. But this one is one of the most sickest verdicts. And it seems like that the people in California really don't really give a damn or something.
All right, Kev, thanks for the call. Here's the thing. I think that you're kind of right. The at least the politicians and the judges and the people in the court system. How can you not be moved by the fact that this girl was out for a walk with her dad? And this guy has a gun he's not supposed to have, and they couldn't find him guilty of even involuntary manslaughter? And when she dies literally bleeding out in her dad's arms saying, "Daddy, help me. Daddy, help me. Daddy, help me." Incredible, I don't know, swing and miss in terms of my thoughts on this. But maybe you disagree. 888-340-3373. Those of you in the San Francisco area, Do you think that your entire state and court system is a mess, the way Kevin from the Bronx was just saying it? I think he makes a pretty good case. If you can let this guy go free. By the way, he was deported 5 previous times. He specifically chose to hang out in San Francisco because of the sanctuary city policies. He knew he could run under the cover of the law and not be caught. And if he's caught, not be deported. And how he ends up with a federal agent's gun, just walking around on a pier one night, and off it fires and ricochets off something and just goes right through her heart. Such sad circumstances. 888-340-3373. Let's go to Kay from South Carolina watching on Channel 49 tonight. Hello, Kay. Welcome. You're on with Kevin McCullough.
Hey, Kevin. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Appreciate your calling us. Your thoughts on this very busy news week?
Okay, well, that trial, they did not put some evidence for the jurors to see, didn't they? Well, you know what I mean. They didn't get the big picture about this man.
You mean they didn't mention that he had been deported 5 times and convicted of multiple felonies?
Well, when I heard it on the news, they were saying that they were not presented with all the evidence. And some people on the jury might not have heard this. I don't know what's going on in California. I don't know. Those people, it's like they're in another world or something.
Yeah, I've often said we should just put I think we should put a big fence up around San Francisco and just let it be its own country. Let it try to defend itself, operate on its own, because that's the way they act. They don't want to cooperate with national terror systems, and they don't want to. They don't want to go along with federal immigration guidelines, and they don't want to, follow any of the rules for hygiene and decency in the state of California. Just fine, just fence them off and let them be their own place. See how long that lasts. It'd be interesting to see. Anyway, you had a thought about the Manning brothers,
right? Peyton, well, we're talking about Eli right now, but I feel just like you do about my grandkids and everything. He is an example of integrity. And these others, I mean, I don't know. It's just, this world is just in a big mess. I don't know. I think a lot of people see that now,
That's a very kind way of putting it, actually, because when you read the detailed reports about Matt Lauer this week, oh my goodness. You felt like you needed to go take a bath just reading the newspaper.
Yeah, and to see him on there, it's funny how some people can act so that stuff doesn't kind of show on the TV. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Kay, thank you so much for calling and being part of the show tonight. Appreciate it. 888-340-3373. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And again, if you would like to help get a slave freed in Sudan before Christmas, we're trying to get 48 taken care of. Tonight, every penny we raise matched dollar for dollar. 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010. Coming up in hour 2, Kelsey Harkness of The Federalist and the Daily Signal joins us. And we got Christmas music all night, too. So stay with us. Kevin.
You are about to hear from Dr. Douglas Howard.
After 20 years and tens of thousands of success stories, Balance of Nature is still the only pure whole food supplement available. Balance of Nature has served more than 500 million servings of fruits and vegetables. Don't accept imitations, copies, or substitutions. Our success stories are unique to Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies. You'll know you have the real thing when you open the bottles and see, smell, and taste real produce.
It is worth every penny I pay because they really have made such a difference in my life. It is making me feel a whole lot better.
Even my doctor thought it was a good product.
Take Dr. Howard's Health Challenge and find out how to get 2 free sets of fruits and veggies. We'll even ship them to you for free. Call now for details.
Call 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com.
Use promo code KMC.
Hi, Kevin McCullough. Every Christmas, I look to try to do something that will change the world and get my listeners to help me with the process. I'm hoping you'll join us this year. We are seeking to liberate 48 human-trafficked slaves in the region of northern Sudan. Christian Solidarity International is already at work negotiating their release. And in order to finish the process, the slave trader is expecting a trade for a vaccine that will help keep his cattle healthy. It's called Navidium. Christian Solidarity International can supply it, and in exchange, a slave will go free. Would you help us liberate these 48 human-trafficked individuals? 888-342-1010 is where you can get the details. It costs $255 total to both liberate the slave and relocate them to their homeland in South Sudan. 888-342-1010. Call right now and help these brothers and sisters gain freedom for their Christmas this year. 888-342-1010. That's 888-342-1010. Hi, Kevin McCullough. The Christmas season is almost upon us, and that means couples will be getting engaged and married. If you or someone you know is tying the knot, before they purchase from a big chain jeweler, make sure to visit my friend Anu at Lord's Diamonds. Not only will you get more diamond for your money, but your ring will be unique, stunning, and something you will have taken part in creating, and all within your budget. Lord's Diamonds has been a favorite of my listeners for dozens of years. I've bought custom design pieces from Anu, and let me tell you, I will not go anywhere else, nor should you. Not only did Lord's work within my budget and give me great ideas, the follow-up and the caring are unmatched anywhere. So call to set up an appointment with my friend Anu, 212-789-8500. That's Lord's Diamonds, 212-789-8500. That's Lord's Diamonds, 212-789-8500, or online at lordsdiamonds.com. Hi, Kevin McCullough. Did your portfolio move up 22% year to date? If not, listen to what I'm about to say. Are you, like me, concerned about the $19 trillion debt? How about a looming stock market correction? Are banks in trouble? Will we see another 2008 crisis again, but this time also a seizure of your wealth, according to the Dodd-Frank Act? Many economists and billionaires are greatly concerned, and you should be too. Why are central banks buying up more gold than any other time in history? Why has gold and silver been the top-performing asset class this year? And what is this telling us? Learn how to have physical gold and silver in your IRA, in your hands, with no tax liability. Get these answers and more from my friends at Landmark Capital. Landmark Capital specializes in tailor-made portfolios called Your Financial Blueprint. And to get yours today, call my dear friends at Landmark Capital and get the facts. Call 844-604-2575. Call 844-604-2575.
Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday to you.
All right, if you're just joining us on Biz TV, that's a nice shot of Lower Manhattan tonight, the Freedom Tower. And, of course, everything that's beautiful about the world's greatest city. If you've never done New York and you want to try it sometime, but you don't know which season is the best one to come, there is no place that does Christmas and the holidays like New York City does. There's just no place on earth that does it. So please feel free to come see us. Oh, and by the way, maybe win yourself or someone you love this year this beautiful Eternity Band princess cut diamonds that go all the way around. That's what an eternity band is. It never stops. See, it's eternal. That's the way it works. So come register to win. We're going to give this very ring, the one I am holding in my grubby little hands here. We're going to give this away on December the 23rd, and it is going to make someone's Christmas very, very special. And I hope that you're able to take advantage of that. So here's what you do. You send us an email, kmcradio@gmail.com. You put subject line diamond, and then in the body you just give us your name, your mailing address, your phone number, and then we can contact you if, in fact, you are the winner as we draw it out on December the 23rd. All right, we're talking about all the news of the week, and man, was this week a mess. Matt Lauer talking about his sex slave dungeon in the NBC offices. And then NBC comes out and they say, oh, we had no idea. We had no idea that was in fact the case. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this actually toilet paper? Someone put a roll of toilet paper within the camera shot of the... all right, there you go. I don't know why it's there, but I just saw that on the monitor and thought, it's kind of interesting. Anyway, so, Matt, I digress, obviously. So, Matt Lauer... Speaking of toilet paper. Yes, speaking of toilet paper. Oh, man. So, NBC comes out and goes, we had no idea. We had no idea that this was, in fact, the case. And you know what? I don't believe them. Because then there was this archive of NBC footage where he says... to Meredith Vieira after they're done taping, but they have it in the NBC archive. Hey, nice sweater. Keep bending over like that. The view is great. And he says it on camera, on mic. They get it on tape. But we're supposed to believe that NBC had no clue that Matt Lauer had these predilections. I don't know. And then, so you get to the end of the week, you've got all these people that are acting up, you know. And look, I supported the president. I didn't want General Flynn to be in trouble, but if you lie to the FBI, and by the way, he lied to the president and to the vice president too, and probably lied about the same thing. That's why they fired him. That's why the administration said, Mike, we love you, but you can't do that to us. We're the president and the vice president. Then he goes and he lies to the FBI. Guess what? He's gonna have to pay some sort of price for that. And then there was this big story about how, he's gonna turn around and land the big tuna. He's going to give up the big one. And then it turns out that whatever he has to give doesn't even matter that much. Yeah, he contacted Russia in December, 2 months after the election. Like, that doesn't prove collusion. Collusion was about making things happen, you know, so that the farmers in Wisconsin, hey there, how you doing? I'm a farmer in Wisconsin. Yeah, I voted Democrat, but it twitched to Trump when I hit the button. I don't know how they did that. Maybe the Russians did it. I don't know. Yeah, Flynn didn't do any of that. He contacted Russia in December after the election. So even the big get that everybody was bragging about didn't turn out to be that much. And then I hear this story to end the week of Eli Manning. They were saying, well, we'll let you keep the streak intact for starting X number of games in a row. We're only going to play half the game. And as much as it kind of pained his historical perspective, he said, you know what? I've got too much integrity to do that. If I'm not the quarterback, I'm not the quarterback. And he stepped away. So I don't know. Of all the people that we've seen in the news this week, that's the guy I'd like my kids to be the most like. I don't know about you. Let's talk to Gino. Also calling from the Bronx. Hello, Gino.
Well, as a Cowboys fan like you are, I don't really want to see Eli Manning starting any more games, but that's beside the point. It's a question of loyalty versus money. How much money does this guy bring you if his team is losing? And it's not really Manning's fault, but he's part of it. And as far as the other people are concerned, Flynn, he screwed up, and all it takes is just one time for you to screw up.
You lie to the FBI, they're going to figure it out.
And that supersedes any other thing that you did good or positive in your whole lifetime. Just one time that you screw up, and that's it. It's goodbye, Charlie. We sent you down the river without a paddle going to hell. And Matt Lauer, they kept him around for way too long. So that's the exact opposite of too much loyalty. Just like the Democrats have been too loyal.
Yeah.
Slime balls like Conyers, and of course the Clintons for 25
Oh,
years.
that's such a good point, Gino. And when we come back, I want to follow up on that. Thanks for the call. Have a great week. It's Kevin McCullough on Radio Night Live.
Hi, Kevin McCullough. Every Christmas, I look to try to do something that will change the world and get my listeners to help me with the process. I'm hoping you'll join us this year. We are seeking to liberate 48 human-trafficked slaves in the region of northern Sudan. Christian Solidarity International is already at work negotiating their release. And in order to finish the process, the slave trader is expecting a trade for a vaccine that will help keep his cattle healthy. It's called Novidium. Christian Solidarity International can supply it, and in exchange, a slave will go free. Would you help us liberate these 48 human-trafficked individuals? 888-342-1010 is where you can get the details. It costs $255 total to both liberate the slave and relocate them to their homeland in South Sudan. 888-342-1010. Call right now and help these brothers and sisters gain freedom for their Christmas this year. 888-342-1010. That's 888-342-1010. Hi, it's Kevin McCullough. You've heard me for weeks telling you that I'm getting better sleep than I've ever gotten before because of My Pillow. My Pillow was just awarded the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. My Pillow is the world's most comfortable pillow because their patented interlocking fill conforms to my unique shape, resulting in the most restful sleep I've ever had in my life. And My Pillow stays cool throughout the night. They guarantee it for 10 full years not to go flat. In addition, you can just throw it in the washer dryer and keep it nice and fresh for years to come. And now a better reason for you to try My Pillow, 50% off of all products at MyPillow.com. That includes all sizes of pillows, a fabulous bed topper that revolutionized my lovely bride's sleep, and everything else 50% off. And if you can't check them out online, then give them a call. The number is 800-506-2641. That's 800-506-2641, 1-800-506-2641. And most important of all, use the promo code KMC. Promo code KMC.
From the studio that brought you miracles from heaven and cloudy with a chance of meatballs comes The Star.
Whoa. I think a new star just appeared. That star means something.
For the first time ever, the fully animated story of the first Christmas told through a whole new set of eyes. Bo the donkey and his animal friends follow The Star.
That light, that's the star. This is where it's been leading me.
Joseph, I can't go any further.
I'm sorry. There's no room.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Meet the unlikely heroes behind the greatest story ever told.
Try praying. God, I don't really know how this works, or if you listen to prayers from donkeys, but I've seen Mary do this many times.
Experience the family event of the holiday season.
We've come to honor the new king.
What's his name?
His name is Jesus.
Do you guys like frankincense? I never know what to get.
The Star, rated PG, parental guidance suggested. Now playing. For tickets and showtimes, go to thestarmovie.com.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies.
I'm telling you right now, it's awesome. I was trying to get my blood pressure regulated, okay? And like after 3 days of taking this thing, my blood pressure went back down to normal. I am ecstatic. I am so happy with this stuff. It is my savior.
This was the first summer that I have not had to have a steroid shot to help me to breathe.
The reason why I'm taking it because I've got Hep C. Once I began taking your stuff, it took a few months, but believe it or not, my liver enzymes are way down and it's normal now. It works.
Take Dr. Howard's Health Challenge and find out how to get 2 free sets of fruits and veggies. We'll even ship them to you free. Call now for details. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code KMC.
It's the most effective product that I've ever bought in my life, but I should have ordered it like 15 years ago.
Does anything say Christmas like the Charlie Brown soundtrack? I just don't know that there is anything out there. That's smooth. Anyway, Calvin McCullough, glad you're with us. It's Radio Night Live. Thank you for being with us coast to coast. Have you helped us free one Sudanese slave? These are mostly women and girls that are in trafficked circumstances. They've been taken as captives by jihadists in northern Sudan. They have not been given their freedom. CSI, our partners on the ground, are there. They're able to, through kind of an underground railroad network, figure out who owns which slave. They're able to make an offer, not of cash. We don't pay cash for slaves. If you do that, they'll just come retake them. But to give a vaccine that is necessary for the slave owner for their cattle. They have a very hard time getting it. It's called Navidium. And then once they agree to it, then the slave trader gets the Navidium. The slave is released. They are taken to the border of South Sudan, where the CSI groups meet them there, and then they relocate them into South Sudan, reuniting them with families. Pastor Heidi, who was with us just a couple of weeks ago, is going to be with us next week, and she just got to witness the reunification of about 200 of these slaves. And she spent the whole day in tears because the stories are just amazing. And she's going to be with us next week. And this will be our kind of countdown to the big push. We're trying to get 48 slaves released. They cost $250 to do so. But tonight, and tonight, only tonight, we have one very generous listener that every gift that comes in is going to be matched dollar for dollar. So if you can only give $10, give it tonight, because that's going to turn into 20. If you can give $50, that'll be 100. If you can do 125, then they're going to do 125. The two of you together will have released one slave. So whatever you can do tonight, friend, please be generous. You've heard me talking about it for a few weeks now. The time of year is getting close. We want to do all of this before Christmas. So please, please, please be as generous as you can. 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010. It's a dollar for dollar matching gift night for the slaves of Sudan. 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010. And when we give them that new lease on life, in fact, I was on another television show this week, and someone was bragging about all the work that some pop artist was doing, and they said, you know, you could use your platform to do more. You could use your platform to free slaves that are human trafficked. And then they came to me from that person that was saying that, and I said, actually, I have the coolest radio audience in the world, because we're about to release nearly 50 slaves with the Saturday night show. And they all sat there kind of gaping mouth, you know, huh? What? Huh? Conservatives care about people? Yeah, actually we do. So, and thank you to those of you that have already given. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to back to New York City. George is watching us on Biz TV on Channel 13 tonight. George, welcome. You're on with Kevin McCullough. Hello.
Yeah, Kev, this is the Distinguished Ugly George show.
Wait, you're a show? What?
George.
You're a show?
Ugly George. It was the biggest show on cable TV in history. Now we have 4 billion links online.
Wait, Ugly George was bigger than O'Reilly?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? O'Reilly had his mouth. We had naked broads.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thanks, George. Talk to you soon. That was interesting. Speaking of Matt Lauer. Wait, so did he say naked broads? Did he use the term naked broads? Okay. I just want to point this out. Over the last number of weeks, been 7 weeks now, that the sex harassment has been the top story. Like, North Korea launched a missile this last week, and it couldn't knock the sex harassment story out of the top because Matt Lauer did his thing the next day. That was on Monday. Matt Lauer was Tuesday. So here's the thing. Bill Clinton raped a woman and is walking around free today. Juanita Broderick. Bitter face. She had to go to the doctor. Doctor checked it out. Like, there was total corroboration of that. Al Franken, we have photographic evidence of Al Franken going, hey, what are these? You've got John Conyers from where's he from? Michigan, who actually wrote checks from the taxpayer dollars to hush up the women that he harassed. Okay, so Bill Clinton had a doctor corroborate the attack. Al Franken's got photographic proof. John Conyers paid his victims. They all still walking around free. They got jobs. Matt Lauer, I don't know. You read that in that account in what was it, Vanity Fair or the New York Times? It is like sounded like rape to me. I don't know. He's still walking around. He doesn't have a job anymore, but he's still walking around. You got Bo Bergdahl, who got released in exchange for 5 terrorists, and he betrayed his country. You got all these people that are doing all this stuff. I'm glad we got Mike Flynn for lying to the FBI, and he's going to go away. But I'm glad we got him, because it's not like there's anybody else out there that's doing anything. I don't know. It's just the strangest thing. You got crook after crook after crook, breaking public trust, using tax. The dollar amount, $17 million in a slush fund in Congress to hush up sex harassment charges. By the way, don't be surprised if in the next few weeks a bunch of women suddenly remember being alone with this congressman or that congressman and suddenly talking to a lawyer and saying, hey, we were on an elevator once and guess what happened? Whether it's true or not, it's not going to matter. All they're going to have to be able to say is that, hey, we were in that elevator and that guy was there and he touched me. And they say, oh, well, we've got a fund for that. Here's $17,000 for you. Boom. And it's the frivolous things that are being done in that arena that are actually minimizing the importance of the real stories. And that's what's sad. That's what's sad. Matt Lauer deserves to be imprisoned probably, not just off the air. But when you've got John Conyers and Al Franken pulling their stupidity, it makes his story not look as bad anymore. And that's a shame because the women of America deserve much, much better. Anyway, Kevin McCullough coming right back. It's Radio Night Live. Don't go away.
Hi, it's Kevin McCullough. You've heard me for weeks telling you that I'm getting better sleep than I've ever gotten before because of My Pillow. My Pillow was just awarded the official pillow of the National Sleep Foundation. My Pillow is the world's most comfortable pillow because their patented interlocking fill conforms to my unique shape, resulting in the most restful sleep I've ever had in my life. And My Pillow stays cool throughout the night. They guarantee it for 10 full years not to go flat. In addition, you can just throw it in the washer dryer and keep it nice and fresh for years to come. And now a better reason for you to try My Pillow, 50% off of all products at MyPillow.com. That includes all sizes of pillows, the fabulous bed topper that revolutionized my lovely bride's sleep, and everything else 50% off. And if you can't check them out online, then give them a call. The number is 800-506-2641. That's 800-506-2641, 1-800-506-2641. And most important of all, use the promo code KMC. Promo code KMC when you call.
Hi, Kevin McCullough. Every Christmas, I look to try to do something that will change the world and get my listeners to help me with the process. I'm hoping you'll join us this year. We are seeking to liberate 48 human-trafficked slaves in the region of northern Sudan. Christian Solidarity International is already at work negotiating their release. And in order to finish the process, the slave trader is expecting a trade for a vaccine that will help keep his cattle healthy. It's called Novidium. Christian Solidarity International can supply it, and in exchange, a slave will go free. Would you help us liberate these 48 human-trafficked individuals? 888-342-1010 is where you can get the details. It costs $255 total to both liberate the slave and relocate them to their homeland in South Sudan. 888-342-1010. Call right now and help these brothers and sisters gain freedom for their Christmas this year. 888-342-1010. That's 888-342-1010.
You are about to hear from Dr. Douglas Howard.
After 20 years and tens of thousands of success stories, Balance of Nature is still the only pure whole food supplement available. Balance of Nature has served more than 500 million servings of fruits and vegetables. Don't accept imitations, copies, or substitutions. Our success stories are unique to Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies. You'll know you have the real thing when you open the bottles and see, smell, and taste real produce.
It is worth every penny I pay because they really have made such a difference in my life. It is making me feel a whole lot better.
Even my doctor thought it was a good product.
Take Dr. Howard's Health Challenge and find out how to get 2 free sets of fruits and veggies. We'll even ship them to you for free. Call now for details.
Call 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com.
Use promo code KMC.
Now, if you're watching on Biz TV, there is indeed a shot. Some of the buildings in Manhattan, of course, go all out for the holidays, and that is one example of one that does. And the light shows are just terrific. I'm trying to figure out which building that is, actually. It's on Fifth Avenue. I think that's Fifth Avenue camera there that we're looking at. So we'll figure that out and get back to you. But just if you come, I'm telling you, there's no better city in all the earth to spend the holidays in. And glad to be able to do it. Coming up next hour, Kelsey Harkness is back with us, though she won't be Harkness for much longer because she just got back from a little trip down to Mexico, and I believe she got engaged while she was there. That's what happens sometimes when they come on the ladies' lounge. They get snapped up just like that. I mean, these really good guys hear them and say, "Hey, that's a really smart broad." No, they don't talk the way Ugly George does. Ugly George with all 300 of his followers on Facebook. Biggest TV show in all of history. So anyway, but yes, 888-340-3373. We're taking your calls, and we will speak with Kelsey, who is the senior news producer for the Daily Signal. She also co-hosts an online show called Problematic Women that is just a stitch. It's really worth checking out, particularly if you happen to like women who are problematic, and I do. I love politically incorrect people of all stripes. And then she also writes for the Federalist, so she's well documented, and we will talk with her about all of these headlines from the week and take your calls as well. 888-340-3373, 888-340-3373. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you in part by the good folks at MyPillow.com. Mike Lindell, generous enough just 2 weeks ago to match every gift we gave for the Sudanese slave effort. We are just a couple of weeks away from wrapping that up, and we want to make sure that we get every single woman and child that we have the availability to get out of there. Tonight, every dollar you give is going to be matched by a different matching donor. This one, a listener who said, I just want to do whatever I can to help. And we're very, very grateful for that beautiful and kind heart. And then in addition, we've got this great contest that's going down with Lord's Diamonds, so you can register for that as well. But MyPillow bringing you the broadcast tonight. Everything on the website is 50% off when you use my promo code 800-508-2641, 888-508-2641, and you can call tonight and get Christmas presents literally for everyone in your family. 800-506-2641 is that number. 800-506-2641. I gave you a wrong one a second ago. Don't pay attention to that. 800-506-2641. And he's even brought back the buy one, get one free offer on the standard pillows themselves. So you can't beat that. 800-506-2641. But when we come back from this break, it will be Kelsey Harkness. It will be the Ladies Lounge. It will be hour 2 of Radio Night Live. And we're live on Facebook as well. Don't go away. Hi, Kevin McCullough. The Christmas season is almost upon us, and that means couples will be getting engaged and married. If you or someone you know is tying the knot, before they purchase from a big chain jeweler, make sure to visit my friend Anu at Lord's Diamonds. Not only will you get more diamond for your money, but your ring will be unique, stunning, and something you will have taken part in creating, and all within your budget. Lord's Diamonds has been a favorite of my listeners for dozens of years. I've bought custom design pieces from Anu, and let me tell you, I will not go anywhere else, nor should you. Not only did Lord's work within my budget and give me great ideas, the follow-up and the caring are unmatched anywhere. So call to set up an appointment with my friend Anu, 212-789-8500. That's Lord's Diamonds, 212-789-8500. That's Lord's Diamonds, 212-789-8500, or online at lordsdiamonds.com.